What's up everybody, FinerBub here. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're talking about Thailand miscellaneous. What are we talking about in this video? It's gonna be some funky Thailand shit! Yeah, this is part 4 of the Thailand series. So in the last video, we talked about Krabi, and it talked about Koh Tao, Koh Phi Phi, how awesome those were. Go check out the last video called Thailand's Islands, or Islands in Thailand. We spent a couple days in Krabi, where we chartered this old school pirate ship type sailboat yacht thing. It was really old, but it was sick. The guy was super nice, and it was just our crew on this whole boat, which was huge. So we chartered this awesome boat, and it took us to these cliffs where you could do open water soloing or free climbing. It was interesting because I'm not that good of a rock climber. A lot of my friends are really big into climbing, and you know, I was shocked by how high I was able to make it. But I'd look down and I'd say to myself, I don't know if I want to climb any higher because I'm gonna have to jump. After that, we were out of time. Our month was over. Foxy and I took a $50 flight back to Bangkok. That took like half an hour in lieu of another overnight train. The overnight train would have been cheaper, but the plane was a well-received luxury. I want to talk about some of the places we didn't go in Thailand. First, we missed the whole eastern blip of the north because Chiang Mai is so awesome. Go to Chiang Mai. It was easily my favorite place. Second, we chose not to go to Koh Samui, which is another island near Koh Tao and Koh Phangan, because we heard that it was just a bunch of resorts with nothing to do. I'm pretty sure that Koh Samui is where you want to go if you want to do more of a family vacation and avoid all of the backpacker trash like me. Either way, we didn't want to waste the time and money if we were just going to sit around at a resort, which is basically all you do at resorts. You sit around and pay money. The last place we intentionally avoided, and perhaps the most shocking to those who have done a bit of research, was Phuket, or Phuket. When we first started flipping through the guidebook, it seemed like that was a really good place to go during the second half of the trip after the full moon party because it's one of the most popular destinations in the country. It's a really popular tourist destination, but the more time we spent in Thailand and the more people we met who had gone there, sort of changed our mind. Everybody said the same thing. Don't go. It's not all it's cracked up to be. You can go to this, that, and the other place and still get the same experience. We took that at face value. Apparently Phuket is just the same thing as Koh Samui, just lots of resorts with the addition of a lot of hookers. Oh, that's why it's so popular. I see. Yeah, since lots of dudes like paying for sex, the average is we got some misinformation from the guidebook. So since we tend to prefer the backpacker vibe in comparison to what you might experience at a resort, I'm sure there are nice beaches and everything there too. Phuket fell off our list of priorities pretty fast. Since I was the last one to get to Bangkok at the beginning of our trip, I missed the floating market, which is something people like to see. It's in that James Bond movie, man, with the golden gun. Would have been cool to at least take a few photos of, but Foxy and Boomba said it wasn't worth my time, so I took their word for it. Our boat engine has broken down, and Boomba is...
Guys, if everyone did this, I guarantee we'd get there quicker.
Alright everybody, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. See you out there, people. Thank you for watching. Come back for the next video, please. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Hello, drink.